Coming up on this episode of AbiliTV, we count down to the Paris Paralympics and learn about the campaign to get adaptive surfing included in future events.
As far as the Paralympic Committee, they have everything that they've been needing.
We meet a culinary chef who proves that passion, skill transcend all boundaries.
Come with us as we go behind the scenes and start meeting some of the crew at AbiliTV.
We have an in-studio performance by singer-songwriter Grace Alexandra.
And I'm joined at the desk by adaptive surfing legend Mark Mono Stewart.
Thanks, mate, and welcome to AbiliTV.
Hello and welcome to AbiliTV, the show where we celebrate incredible talent and inspiring stories of individuals overcoming challenges to achieve greatness. Speaking of greatness, I'm honored to be joined at the desk by adaptive surfing champion Mark Mono Stewart. Thanks for being here, Mark.
Yeah, g'day, Brandon. How are you, mate?
Oh, I'm going pretty well. So, Mono, I believe you've been surfing since you were a teenager.
Yeah, since I was a young fella, and I'm being a North Coast born and bred guy around Byron Bay, and then when I was 15 I had an accident playing sport, and they discovered that I had bone cancer, osteosarcoma, and back in 1976 when it happened, a long time ago, there was nothing on the North Coast obviously, so we had to fly to Sydney, and while I was down there the specialist took my leg off, thinking that was the safest way to stop the cancer spreading. And then I had 2 years of chemotherapy. So I was in hospital pretty much the whole time for 2 years, having the treatments and stuff, and which in those days was experimental. So it made me really sick, and I lost all my hair, and it was pretty harrowing time for a 15-year-old. But once I got out, I tried to stay positive and think about things that I could do instead of what I couldn't do. And surfing, came to mind. I love the ocean, so with the help of friends in Byron Bay, I worked in the industry. I used to do all the art on the surfboards, and so them guys, Bobby Tavish and George Greeno, guys like that, helped me design a board that would suit my style of surfing again. And then it just went from there, and I started getting really good at it and competing. Competed in Queensland state titles and Australian titles, and I kept doing it, trying to inspire other people to get involved and to show people that we can still achieve something whether you've got a disability or not.
And none of this actually stopped your surfing career. In fact, you've won quite a few titles.
Yeah, I've just won my 5th world title last year, and I've just got back from Costa Rica competing on the AAPS Tour, World Tour, and I got another win there. So now I've got enough points, so going to the US Open in about a month, and I have enough points, so I should be able to claim my 6th world title. And surfing's been a major part of my life, and it's the last 10 years it's been really impressive because there's comps now all around the world that you can compete in, and France and Spain and Japan and Hawaii and America. There's contests everywhere, and it's sort of encouraging people to get into the sport, so it's really exciting.
Well, congratulations on winning then. What message do you hope to convey to the world through your story and your achievements in adaptive surfing?
Basically just to, if you happen to have an accident and get a disability or you're born with one, just try to stay positive and watch other people and get inspired by them, and maybe get involved with surfing. We live on an island, basically Australia, and we have surf all around it, and there's heaps of places now that local board riders clubs and Surfing Australia, if you go and approach them, they'll show you the right direction to get involved in the sport.
Thanks, Mono. You are truly an inspiration. In a moment, we're going to be talking about the adaptive surfing at Paralympics. You might remember that surfing was introduced in the last Olympics in Tokyo, but that doesn't mean it's automatically part of the Olympics. Which are about to start in Paris. Our reporter Fran Johnson explains.
With the Paralympics just around the corner, the pressure is on the International Paralympic Committee to consider including surfing in future games. Great figures such as Kelly Slater and Jack Johnson have joined the global campaign led by Canadian 5-time adaptive surfing champion Victoria Fage.
If you guys could support the para surfing for the Olympics in Los Angeles, it would be great. We just need a few signatures, get you guys in the water.
We're really trying to push to have para surfing in the Paralympics in Los Angeles, which is only 4 years away.
Adaptive surfing is a sport that is increasingly attracting more audiences and sponsors around the world, leaving a great economic impact in each location where championships are held.
I'm just overwhelmed with the community support, with the athletes that came. It's been just phenomenal.
I think as far as the Paralympic Committee, they have everything that they've been needing.
Will be a great and unique opportunity for this community.
The Byron Bay Adaptive Surf Open was held earlier this year as part of a 4-day world tour with stops in Costa Rica, Hawaii, and California. There, the competitors raised their voices.
I'm Johnny Marinovich from Team Canada.
Me llamo Aitor Francesena.
My name is Guillaume, I'm from France.
My name is Anne-Marie and I'm from Canada. Hola, mi nombre es Aleli Medina y vengo de Puerto Rico.
We are crossing fingers to be part of the Paralympics LA 28.
Yeah, we want to show the world, what adaptive surfing's about.
I think it fits perfectly. The other thing is Los Angeles California is known for surfing, just like it is here in Australia.
May the waves rise to meet you, may the winds be slightly offshore, and may the sun shine warm on your face. Thanks, everyone.
Will it be possible for people from different countries to surf the waves and compete for a place on the Paralympic podium?
So Mono, you're part of the campaign to get surfing included in the 2028 Paralympics in Los Angeles. Where are things at so far?
There's a real push going on at the moment. A good friend of mine, Joshy Bogle, started the event. He's from Hawaii. He has no legs, no hands, and he surfs amazing. And as you can see from that clip, it's such an exciting sport. But Joshy has started it, and Victoria and people have picked it up because the IPC, the International Paralympic Committee, have accepted surfing, but it was the LA 28 committee who rejected it on costs and logistics. So Joshy started this thing to get it going, and a real push to prove to the LA 28 committee that we have worldwide support, we have everything going for us, and we just hope that everyone can get on board and help us sign the petition and get prove to them that we need to have it in the next Paralympics. California is a state that's based on surfing, and that's their home sport, so to speak. And with the advent of wave pools, etc., I'm sure we can work with them and get the costs down of running it, because the proper Olympics are on at a place called Trestles, and so the permits to have it there are really expensive, and the infrastructure costs are very expensive. So my idea is to maybe push for a wave pool, which can be donated, and there's already 2 or 3 new ones getting built in California. So it'd be a really good thing. Great for TV, great for the athletes, great for the general public who mightn't understand surfing that well, but if they watch everyone surfing a similar wave, and it'll make it easier for them to pick who's the better surfers. And yeah, it's really something that needs to happen now to keep the push going.
So fingers crossed for that one.
Fingers crossed.
Plus, if you'd like to sign the petition, the link is on the screen now. Still to come on AbiliTV, we have an in-studio performance by singer-songwriter Grace Alexandra. But up next, culinary dining with a different perspective. This is AbiliTV. Thanks for tuning in to AbiliTV. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on social media. Just scan the QR code, or if you're watching on YouTube, all the links are below.
Now, AbiliTV is all about shining light on abilities. And Brandon, I believe you got to meet an incredible chef who has adapted his culinary skills in a very unique way.
You are correct, Mono. Andrew McRae has just 6% vision, yet he had created a dining experience with a whole new perspective.
We've heard about this amazing restaurant called Perspective Dining. It's run by a man who has gone through a few challenges in life, I guess, but mainly he has vision impairment. And so we thought it'd be a wonderful opportunity for both us to come in here, have a talk to Andrew, and just see exactly what it's like getting there and running your own restaurant. Hey Andrew.
Hey guys.
How are you?
Good.
Thank you for having us here.
Thank
This
you.
is Brandon.
Hello. Nice to meet you
there.
guys.
Nice to meet you too. The concept of this, and what's it about?
This restaurant is a 9-course tasting experience. I'm 5-star trained. I just got to a point where I just had enough, and I got to the top of my industry and nothing was pleasing me. The only thing that pleased me was providing people with an experience that they would never forget.
How do you plan your meals? How does that work?
It's a sensory thing. You want to smell? You smell that? Smell? This is fermented mushroom juice. So for me, smell is everything. Evokes that feeling. You know, when you look at a dish, for me it's all about texture and taste. The feeling it sort of evokes when you eat it. So we feed people through here, but we also feed people in here. That's how I plan a menu.
So I believe you're going to show us a little bit of the cooking process of how you
we'll do
produce.
a couple of dishes.
That sounds
Off our menu.
fantastic. Yep. Brandon, are you much of a chef at all? Do you cook much?
I did cook when I was with someone. Say I'm a bit of a chef myself.
We're going to make 3 dishes. First one is going to be the mushroom garden. The second one is going to be the head and tail of a slipper lobster. Third one is going to be our golden meringue dessert.
So I'm going to hand you over to the professionals. Andrew's going to take Brandon through.
So what we're going to do first is we're going to pull our mushrooms in the oven. Yep. And then we're going to get a little bit of this truffle oil. We're going to put a little tiny bit on there, and then give give these guys a little toss.
Beautiful.
Next thing we're going to do, we've got our bug tail in there. So this here, Brendan, this is so you've got the bottom of the bug. So we turn it into, see this here?
Yep.
We turn it into fettuccine. This bug's been smoked and shio. Yes, okay, so we pick our bug up. So let's do our bug. So what we're going to do, we're going to put all our fettuccine, and then we want to give the element of surprise, right? So this is cranberry hibiscus. You want to gently pick up this bug and put it on top of that rock for me. Perfect. So that's that one done. So this is the mushroom garden. This is a soil local goat's curd. Now, would you like to put our lion's mane mushroom right there?
Right here.
Perfect. To finish the dish, because it's a garden, let's put some stuff on there.
Let's put some greenery.
So now, Brendan, we're going to do the last dish. Now, around the outside, we've got this honeycomb.
Alrighty.
Now, you want to do it around the outside of the meringue. It's very natural. Nothing's in order. It should be very organic. Our last part of the dish is this ice cream. So what this is a macadamia sorbet, right, like the milk you had earlier. Macadamia sorbet with smoked honeycomb and then roasted 68% Belgian chocolate.
Oh my God, this is just amazing. Andrew, we want to thank you so much for allowing AbiliTV to come into your restaurant and experience all of that.
Thanks very much for coming in and having a look at my, my dream.
Thank you, Andrew. This has just been a wonderful, wonderful experience.
That food looked amazing. So how was it, Brandon?
It was very good and gave me a new perspective on cooking. Take my word for it.
Yeah, it looked amazing, mate. I'll have to get down there and try some.
Definitely.
One thing that I absolutely love about this show is not only that it showcase the lives, challenges and triumphs of individuals with disabilities, but it has an all-ability production team. Right now, there are people here in this studio working the cameras, the floor managing, and even putting a script onto the screen for me right now on the teleprompter. And we'd like to spotlight them. So for this episode, I'd like you to meet a member of the AbiliTV crew, Cooper.
My role is to, when the hosts are up at the desk, I scroll through the script on the screen here. My name is Cooper Legg, and my job at AbiliTV is to do the script via the teleprompter. It's my first time working in television and producing. I feel pretty good to be a crew member of this amazing project that we're doing at the moment.
From day one, when we talked to Cooper about coming and doing this, he said to me that he really wanted to do this. This is something that he really wanted to do. I guess we don't know the full extent of their ability until we push them beyond and see them doing things that they don't normally do with us every day.
I want to try and move to actually doing some of the presenting. It's just something that I'd really like to achieve, to be able to present to camera and on TV.
You don't know, because he's so quiet, what exactly he can do, and then when he starts to do things, you sit back and go, that's incredible, that's really amazing.
When we come in to film for AbiliTV, we come in, put our bags down, get changed into our clothes, like our crew member shirt, and then we get our assigned roles. So Michael's on camera, Fran is on the floor managing with Jesse, and I'm in here doing the script and sound quality with Aaron.
It's great, and it's brilliant to watch their confidence and everything grow.
I'm enjoying the process of learning how everything works and getting to know what is needed to produce TV.
That's awesome. Fantastic work, Cooper. Keep it up, mate. Up next, we have a teenage singer-songwriter who is making waves in the music scene.
I struggle, like I said, with talking, so like performing, I feel like, I don't know, it makes it different.
Welcome back. We're about to delve into the inspiring world of Grace Alexandra, a 14-year-old singer and a songwriter.
Grace has autism and selective mutism, which is an anxiety disorder where a person kind of freezes up when they're exposed in certain situations. Grace recently performed down at my hometown at the Byron Bay Blues Fest and continues to inspire others with her talent, her dedication, and proving that challenges can be transformed into strengths with passion and support.
Well, my name's Grace. I'm autistic and I'm 14. And I play lots of music.
I think I'll take my risky.
Grace has been diagnosed with autism and selective mutism and a few other things. She was born 3 months early and weighed 1 kilo. So she's pretty much had to fight majority of her life.
My coffee black in my bed.
I've been playing music since grade 3.
She can easily sing in front of 5,000 people, but we struggled to get her to go into McDonald's and order a burger.
I was failing math and I had a choice between music or studying and doing all that stuff, so I chose music.
Music, it became like the way that Grace could talk because she's selectively mute. So Grace doesn't necessarily explain how she feels, she doesn't have lengthy conversations, and started on piano, and within 6 months her marks went from a D to an A. And now she's in advanced maths and advanced science.
I struggle, like I said, with talking, so like performing, I feel like, I don't know, it makes it different, like you really connect.
Every time now that she says she can't do something, we will remind her of, you know, playing at Blues Fest or some major thing that she's done to sort of say, yes, you can go and get the pizzas for me.
Get out of the car to like go buy groceries or something, because like I get really nervous with that.
I should have trusted you, trusted me, trusted them, trusted us together.
Being different, which I believe is actually a gift. So since Gracie was little, instead of telling her that she had autism or mutism or anxiety or ADD or whatever she had, we used to actually call her beautifully unique. So that has been the one tagline that we've always called her, and now we really believe, you know, she's very different from everybody else.
Grace is one very talented young lady, that's for sure. And I'm pleased to say she's here right now in the studio, where she's going to sing her original song, Trusted.
Please welcome Grace Alexandra.
You're in airplane, fly away, but today I need you back. And I keep making these same mistakes over and over again. And I try to live a normal life, but everyone is telling lies. They think I'm blind, but I see through them, through them, through them, through them. And I see through you, through you, through you, through you. I never should have trusted you, trusted me, trusted them, trusted us together. I never should have trusted you, trusted me, trusted them, trusted us together. But I did. Jeez, I regret it so much coming back to you. I do blew it on love. You made me feel as though I wasn't enough. I feel as though I have to fake being happy around you till you give in. Doing everything right by you till you forgive. But I see through them, through them, through them, through them. And I see through you, through you, through you, through you. I never should have trusted you, trusted me, trusted them, trusted us together. I never should have trusted you, trusted me, trusted them, trusted us together. But I did. But I did. Now you're asking me what you did wrong, but the list could go on and on. You play the victim in crimes that you committed. Maybe you think that I'm tripping, but I be missing independency. And through them, through them, through them, through them. And I see through you, through you, through you, through you. I never should have trusted you, trusted me, trusted them, trusted us together. I never should have trusted you, trusted me, trusted them, trusted us together. But I did. But I did.
Congratulations, Grace. You certainly are a superstar.
Thank you all for joining us on this episode of AbiliTV. Remember, if you have a story to share, reach out to us. Don't forget to like, comment, and share our show. Spread the word and inspire someone today.
And remember, we all have ability to inspire and make a huge difference.
See you next time.
See you, mate.
AbiliTV is produced by Trending Media Australia in partnership with ROPE. ROPE is a disability service organisation providing opportunities to people living with intellectual disabilities to learn media skills by participating in the creation of AbiliTV, including hosting and the show's production. If you'd like to be involved or become a sponsor of AbiliTV, we'd love to hear from you. Just go to abilitv.com.au.